So let me ask you something. You see this pen?
Yeah.
How much is it worth?
$3.
A few dollars? Maybe a little more. Now, imagine this was not just any pen. It was the last gift your mom ever gave you. Would its value change? Of course it would, wouldn't it? Not because this pen changed, but because you did. And maybe, just maybe, this is true for everything. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining us from. I am here to explore something that most of us overlook. Not success, not failure, not happiness. Just an ordinary Tuesday. A few months back, I was at my hometown in, as Dush had said, the Silicon Valley of India, Bangalore. So I hail from Bangalore. And it so happened, I was just going through the old photographs of my college time. Not those perfectly edited ones we nowadays post on LinkedIn and Instagram, the blurry, accidental ones. You know, the one in which someone's eyes is always closed? Yeah, that one. And there was this particular photo that caught my attention. Let me show you. You see this? A family dinner. No birthday celebrations, anniversaries, or trophies on the table. Just few of my cousins sitting on the table and eating. 10 years back, if someone had asked me about this photo, probably I would have said, oh, that? Ah, nothing much. Just an ordinary Tuesday. And yet, here I was, staring at this picture, wishing if I could just go back to this moment for 5 minutes to be with these cousins. I grew up fighting over a remote control, like five of us bouncing over a remote control, or fighting head and tail for that last piece of cake, dancing in the rains, fighting as if there was no end, and still growing up together. Just 5 minutes, I wanted to go back and live with them. I could not. And that made me wonder, what if we're living through life without realizing the value of the moments we are missing? Okay, think about yesterday. Not your best day, not your worst day, just yesterday. Probably the alarm went off and you snoozed it, negotiating, oh, let me just sleep 5 more minutes. And if you're anything like me, you even lost to that alarm. And even before you had brushed your teeth, someone on social media had already run a 10,000 steps marathon. Or someone had actually launched a new company overnight. Or probably someone had climbed the Mount Everest and made smoothies from ingredients you probably haven't even heard about. And meanwhile, you were just trying to pay bills, reply to emails, fold your laundry, live. a basic ordinary life, and wondering, am I lagging behind in all this? We've been there, haven't we? Our world has become obsessed with being extraordinary. Extraordinary success, extraordinary adventure, extraordinary talent. And somewhere along the line, ordinary started to sound like failure. Ordinary job, ordinary life, ordinary house, as if ordinary was something to be ashamed of, something to escape and run from. But have you ever thought, what if extraordinary was something sitting inside ordinary the entire while? What if these moments we call ordinary are the ones that matter the most? Have you ever felt that? Last year, I happened to meet a school friend of mine over coffee. And we were just talking about the last time he met his father. Neither of them knew it was going to be the last time. There was no grand Titanic style movie ending scene, no last final speeches, just an ordinary Tuesday. He was leaving for work, and his father simply looked up and said, "Drive safe." That's it. Two ordinary words. Even today, when he meets me, he always tells me, "Dipti, you know what? I would give anything, anything to just hear those two words one more time." Maybe ordinary is a label we give things when we don't know how the story ends. Think about it. The last hug, the last school run, the last family vacation, the last time the child asked you to pick them up. You didn't know it was the last, so you called it ordinary. And yet, you would give anything today, just like me, to live those 5 minutes of this ordinary moment. Extraordinary, right? Life doesn't always announce what really matters. Sometimes the things that matter come dressed as an ordinary Tuesday, completely unremarkably ordinary. And we walk right past them because we're so busy looking for something extraordinary to happen. And we miss them. There's a Japanese concept. I wonder if you've heard about it. It's called mono no aware. Anybody heard about it? Mono no aware. It simply translates, rather, I would say beautifully translates as the gentle sadness of passing things. The Japanese have developed an entire philosophy around paying attention to ordinary moments just because of how briefly they last. The cherry blossom is celebrated not despite being an ordinary flower, just a flower, but because of how briefly it stays, just 2 weeks, maybe a little less. The Japanese stop everything. They go and sit under the tree, look up, and they are entirely, completely present there. They understood something most of us in the world are just beginning to relearn. The value of a moment has nothing to do with its size. It has everything to do with your presence inside it. And perhaps that's why the days we called an ordinary Tuesday are the ones we miss the most. And that is one of the truest things I have to offer today. Nothing is ordinary. Only your attention is. I'd like to ask you to do something. Please don't answer out loud. You can close your eyes and think. Could you please close your eyes? Yeah. Think of someone you love, you dearly, dearly love. Now think of a moment you shared with them. Not a birthday celebration, holiday, or something like that. Just an ordinary moment you shared with them. Maybe sitting with them, maybe talking to them, maybe saying goodbye, maybe saying nothing at all. Just think about that moment and embrace it. Cherish it. Because there's a good chance years from now, that is the moment you're going to miss the most. When this ends today and all of us go back to our beautiful lives, I hope you carry one thought with you. Don't be too quick to rush through your ordinary Tuesdays. Stay a little longer. Put your phone down once in a while. Look at the places around you as if you're looking back at a photo already. Listen a little deeper. Because extraordinary is not something waiting elsewhere in the future for you. It is hidden in the family laughters, the family dinners, the blurry photos, hidden in an ordinary Tuesday, in the simple words, drive safely. This pen, or whatever your ordinary Tuesday looks like right now, is worth exactly as much as the attention you choose to give it. Nothing is ordinary, only your attention is. Thank you.